plays games with Jay.
Nah, I got one less.
For the second time at the Ultimate Academy, a body discovery announcement sounded out. Those who weren't present at the magic show heard it and came running.
Well, what's going on?
I don't know! I don't know what happened!
We should break the tank, right? You gotta check what's inside. What, break it? Yeah, break it. It'll take too long to drain it by hand.
But what would we even use to break?
Go to Keyboy, you're up.
Huh? What do you mean we're up?
Going to throw Keyboy as hard as you can. Use that robot like a battering ram.
Who are you calling a battering ram? Going to throw Kibo. Got it. Then I'll help too. Now, wait just a second. You don't need to team up now. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my fucking God. Ah! The sound was intense. A wall of piranhas and water dyed red with blood rushed out.
See how you have there are some Kibo vibes. We would absolutely throw you.
Yeah, I guess if I was a robot, yeah, people would be like, yeah, let's just
throw Jay into it.
Yeah, yeet this guy. We watched helplessly as the area flooded with water. After some deliberation, we decided to start cleaning everything up. However, I made sure not to disturb the scene more than necessary. With Kirumi's expertise, we were able to clean up enough to start investigating. I've gathered Ryoma's body and belongings in one place. Kibo looked depressed. He was just used as a battering ram, so I understand why. He's been reduced such that he can be carried in one hand. How fleeting and fragile life is.
Actually, going to carry him many times. Yeah. He can be carried in one hand.
Going to put piranhas in bucket. Piranhas all got big tummies. Going to think they're full.
Today Ryoma's fish food, and tomorrow he'll be fish shit. Don't say such things.
Himiko, are you okay? This wasn't an accident, was it? Does this mean the killing game has started again?
How could this happen? We swore to each other, didn't we? We swore we'd never let the killing game start up again. So that was all just a lie. You guys are liars. All you liars, apologize to Ryoma. He believed the killing game wouldn't happen anymore.
Your disingenuous tears mark you as the liar right now.
Oh, you figured it out? You got a pretty good eye there, Kyo. Hey guys, how's it feel now that you got a second murder victim on your hands? Huh? Ryoma's transparent? Has my X-ray vision superpower finally awakened? Rise and shine, Earth-san! Father, you don't have superpowers. He's just been reduced to a skeleton. Finally, I've been waiting for the killing game to start up again. That means we can put all this boring crap on hold and start playing the blame game. You're ready to go, Mona. Who are you again? Monosuke! You should at least remember your own kid's name.
Oh. Monophony, are you okay? 5, 4.
Are you counting, Monophony? Why are you counting?
Because 3. I'm seriously 2. Gonna puke 1 now.
Ah, she puked again. What the hell are you doing, you failure? Listen up. We're gonna make sure the killing game goes smoothly, capiche? Also to keep me company. And new mascots present lots of exciting business opportunities. Shut up, you failure! What, me too?
Hey, this conversation is fun and all, but we should really get this over with. Don't we need to start investigating or something?
All right, I'll get the culprit this time for sure. Hurry up and give us the thingy. You mean the Monokuma file, right? I also investigated the cause of death this time, so read it to your heart's delight. Ah, this is sort of unrelated, but I got a great business idea. Yeah, that's totally unrelated. Let's use this Monokuma file to start a funeral services business. You know, it gets awkward at funerals when you start asking about the cause of death. If we pass up Monokuma files, even the worst deaths will get a giggle out of the attendees. Well, Pops, what do you think? You're so freaking cute. Huh? Cute? The way you pass out the files is just so cute. Why don't you come with me over here? Pop's gonna lick me all over. Huh? Father's showering Monosuke with all his love. You think maybe Monosuke's fucking Monosuke's, right? Maybe Father doesn't like us anymore because we're not hostile and threatening enough? I think maybe I'll follow Monosuke.
Help me.
You're good.
So long,
farewell.
In any event, let us begin the investigation. Investigation? So it's really going to start again.
Can't believe it. One of us killed Ryoma.
Someone among us. No more. Gonta no wanna investigate Freds. No wanna suspect Freds. Then don't do it. I'm not going to investigate either. Huh? You'll be fine if you're short a person. And I doubt a child caregiver would be much help. Wait, Maki! I tried to stop her, but Maki didn't even turn around and kept walking. Please, can we just hang out? Just once, at least once.
No. The fuck is that bitch's problem? She's seriously not gonna investigate?
That seems rather irresponsible. She likely assumes someone else will take care of it. And I suppose she isn't wrong. But why would she say that now? She participated in Rantaro's investigation. Although I suppose Maki has been acting strange lately. I've been told she spends all day in her lab. What is she doing in there?
Well, I'll have a talk with Maki later. For now, we should start investigating. I'm seriously pissed we gotta do this, but it's our only chance to survive.
Yep, I'll do my very best too. Gonta and I have to work especially hard so we can regain everyone's trust.
Oh, yes. You're right.
But we don't even need to investigate. It's pretty obvious who the culprit is.
What?
Ryoma was murdered during a certain little magical girl's show, right? Yeah? So I think we need to be a little more suspicious of that little magical girl. But she's so suspicious that it seems not suspicious. But then again, she's made herself look not suspicious, now she's super suspicious.
Gee, shut up already! How dare you toy with Himiko's pure heart?
You just said Himiko, didn't you? But I never mentioned her name.
Ah, shut up, shut up! Himiko would never do something like that. I know her best. Right, Himiko?
No.
This is the part where you agree with me!
Himiko, can you at least tell us the trick behind the underwater escape act? If we know how the trick works, we can try to figure out how the culprit killed... That's not possible.
Not possible. Why not?
There's no trick to the underwater escape, because it was my magic. How long is that donkey-lipped midget gonna keep saying that?
God.
Himiko, in order for us to find the culprit, it's plain to see we need your help. Yeah, my answer won't change no matter what you say. There's no trick to my magic, because it's magic.
How long are you gonna keep that bullshit up? Listen, if we don't catch the culprit, we're...
That's enough. If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko.
I'm not bullying her. It's her fault she's being so stubborn.
Well, it's fine if you don't want to tell us. I'll just find out myself. Actually, that sounds pretty fun.
To solve this mystery, we must first learn the trick behind Himiko's underwater escape act. We have no choice in the matter. He's right. We have no choice. We have no choice but to find the culprit who killed Ryoma. This investigation is to save all of our lives, because we're risking our lives in the class trial.
Hey, Shuichi, got a sec?
What's wrong?
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you. You're my sidekick from now on.
Your psychic?
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations.
But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success.
But I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say.
He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
So, I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Yes, right. Kaito making me his sidekick like this. Could it be? I'm scared. Please help me. Oh my god, I'm so sad. Ah.
Yeah.
Is he trying to help me?
Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Right. At Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time. Damn, this is tough.
What? There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this.
The time of death isn't written here.
Hmm?
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct? It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The body is discovered in the library. Blah blah blah. 910. Okay. Yeah. But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death.
Did Monokuma mess up?
No, this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit. Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit.
So that means the key to this case is the time of death. Yeah, there you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there.
Alright, now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is... investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit.
He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Okay, let's see. It's a large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
It was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look.
Yeah, you're right. Because
we broke the glass, there isn't much anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. Handcuffs. Handcuffs. Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked, and there are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so it's not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp.
What are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from?
That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could it be? He's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Okay. Glass panel? There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more than random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pane? Probably part of the trick, my guess. The fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There's so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they yeeted Kibo with the glass. Okay. Bucket. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Wait, yes I can.
When I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them.
Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Nya! Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created. The least we can do is pray for your Ryoma's soul so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Can you really go there looking like this?
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua is behind those videos too. What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing. More piranhas?
What, do they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast.
But compared to yesterday, the piranhas look super cramped into that tank.
Ah, so they looked more crammed together.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many piranhas there were. But anyway, it was super cramped. Or crammed. Super crammed.
Jeez, we get it.
Super
Oh, super
more piranhas than
super
yesterday.
crammed.
There might be something to that. Okay. Ryoma's body's nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was.
The heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
I'm certain of it. Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
The water filled with blood so fast we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live.
Huh? What do you mean he was jealous?
I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us.
Then he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? Damn it, that idiot!
Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room.
Huh? What's in his room to investigate?
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had.
Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. And only on the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid and only the front was made of glass.
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab.
Hey Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there. It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift.
It seems this is where the lighting batten for the gym is attached. Ah, Kirumi. The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the batten. It seems they lowered the batten attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again.
I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. Okay, oh, the timer. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
Yeah, but...
Oh, it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it is pretty high. Even higher than the piranha tank.
higher than the piranha tank.
That's right. There's a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it.
Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
But shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs. You can just barely reach the window with this, and if you open the curtain... the window is open.
If the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool. There we go.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. Alright, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Wait, what is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame. The window frame has distinct aberrations, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. Climb down.
You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this?
He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. I investigated everything I wanted to be on the stage.
Well done here. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Let's talk to Himiko.
Yeah, my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
But... Okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events.
Okay. That's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage. Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yup, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage.
Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic.
I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yup, we started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
And I asked Kirumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing. So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success.
No, it's because of all of us.
Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea? On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show. I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas. That's what Atua told me.
So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those are from Himiko's lab, correct?
Yep. According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically.
I see. That means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And right when we finished the prep work, we were about to take a break, Gonta captured us so we couldn't rehearse at all. Nyaha! And when Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime so we couldn't go back to the gym.
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement. Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact.
So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident? Don't worry, it'll be fine.
What?
Atua has spoken. You have nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Nyaha! Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with.
Angie's starting to sound more and more creepy.
Okay. This light panel. What is this? It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the batten.
I see. Dope.
Great, thanks, Kirumi.
Try triangle? Alright, you are doing triangle.
Yeah.
The ladder?
There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Great, detective. I guess just talk to certain people? I guess Kokichi.
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored. Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come!
Meanwhile, Gonta in the background's like,
Ryoma, my favorite person to carry in one hand.
who else do I talk to? Oh, I guess just talk to Kaito and just maybe he has like a hint.
My first command to my new sidekick is investigate everywhere and find clues. Don't overlook anything. You got it?
Thanks. Miu?
Hey, Flemwa, there's something I need you to tell me.
That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on.
How did Miu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Chop chop, you slimy shit.
Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Sumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Anji were brought in later.
From the gym, right?
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that. We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma.
I see you've learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. What the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
By the way, Miu, how were you able to get away from Gonta?
Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Secret woman weapon? Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off?
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial.
Try Gonta.
Okay. Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
Gonta would have saved him. Gonta, what's wrong?
When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, then Gonta could have helped Ryoma, but Gonta got scared, too scared to do anything. Sorry, Gonta really sorry.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if he had jumped in, they just would have eaten you too.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta. Oh, really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all. Information only Gonta know? Remember? During the show, you went up on the stage. That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta got worried. Oh, Gonta worried about Himiko.
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kind of surprised. Ah, you can't do that. Oh, Gonta, but Gonta's scared. Okay.
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right?
Yeah, that right.
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that. Sorry, Gonta should have watched tank better.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily.
Yeah, you're right.
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick?
I'm positive that mystery will be an important point in this case. Okay.
Alright, maybe next time we'll do a little more. Actually, kind of want to clear, because we're
Clear this room.
Yeah, cleared this area anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. Like,
I think it's just more people.
just talk to everyone, but like, who was Maki left? So,
Try Kipo?
Kibo. Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered?
Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
Kaito, you didn't intend the show either, did you?
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast. You got it? I'm not suspicious.
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point.
Try Kyo.
Okay. I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes?
If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured a moment to himself, then walked to the back of the stage.
Is there anything to investigate backstage?
Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. Oh.
Alright. Next time, we're gonna look around back here. Tricky, tricky.